friends, welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot. This is the reading for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, and Risings for the energy the first 2 weeks of November. And the deck I was called to use for you, Capricorn, is the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. So I find this deck comes through when Spirit really wants to make the message clear, you know. So I feel like maybe Capricorn collective is going through a particular energy right now. That's not to say bad or good. It's just a particular energy. So let's see what it is. And that might not be the case. The cards will tell me if I'm wrong. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Moon, the Tower, the Temperance, wow, and the Two of Swords. Holy. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck energy for this? The Devil. Yikes. All right. Okay. All right. So the Devil is an underlying energy coming through for you for the first 2 weeks of November. Now, the Devil tends to represent anything external from us that may have an effect on our minds, our lives, our emotions. It's an external toxicity, okay? So it could be toxic relationships or toxic people in your life. It could be toxic substances that you're taking. It could be dangerous lifestyle choices that you're making. Oh, there's nudity, and I need to cover that up. This TikTok doesn't like that. Okay, there we go. Do we have any more? I should have thought of that. Okay. Yeah, so where were we? Yes, talking about the Devil. So the Devil can also be a mindset. It can be this negative, nagging mindset, or this really self-deprecating kind of belief, like not believing in yourself, or yeah, it's less of that because it's more external. I suppose the Devil could be you know, difficult mindset or difficult thought patterns as well, and I think that could be you absorbing some negative energy around you, which is really super easy to do right now because there's so much of it out there in the world right now, Capricorn. There's so much negative energy out there. Yeah. Okay. I'm just hearing the messages. Let me put that there because I think we may need some clarity. Yeah, I get with the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords, I get the energy that you absolutely know what this Devil represents for you. Okay. And maybe it's a challenge that you have overcome in the past, or maybe it's just something that you're doing right now, or people that you're hanging out with or sharing time and space with that's not serving you, right? This Knight of Wands and the King of Swords with the Eight of Cups is telling me that your intention is good, and you know what's best for you, and you know what's harmful for you, okay? There's a particular wisdom that that you've gained from past experiences, okay? The Eight of Cups is you walking away from it. Now, the thing about the Devil is it's not like it's this external force that comes into our lives and we hate every minute of it, that's not it at all. The devil comes in and takes social drinking, for example, to a place of alcoholism where it's harming you and your body and your life. Okay, so alcohol itself might not be the devil, but the alcoholism would be, right? So it could be the same thing as like gambling or being around toxic people and absorbing their energy. And those people could be the funniest, you really have a good time, but for this one thing that is done, or this one way they make you feel about yourself, or this it's not really an opinion thing, it's more of a morality thing. Maybe they're not at the same level of enlightenment that you are, and that's fine. We're all living our own life journeys, but this Eight of Cups tells me it's difficult to walk away from this. So if this were an addiction of some kind, it may be difficult to walk away because maybe that's kind of where you found or thought you found inspiration, or maybe that's where your current group of friends is, and so that would be the devil times two, right? The devil squared even. But yeah, this energy is telling me, I'm not going to go on and on about that. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. You know that you have to walk away from something, okay? But you fear that if you walk away from this, that's that moon, right? You have this fear that if you walk away from this, I don't know, your world is going to implode, or, the tower's going to come down. And the truth of the matter is, the tower energy is going to be present, but don't fear it. Or feel the fear, but do it anyway, right? Fear doesn't take us out, right? Fear, and fear isn't of the outcome, okay? Because we don't know the outcome. We don't know the future. What fear is your expectation of what the outcome would be, right? So you fear that if you give up this, or walk away from this, or leave this job, or leave this people, this, and this is going to happen. And that's what you fear. But you don't know if that's going to happen because it hasn't happened yet. So that's a projection, right? The truth of the matter is the tower energy is an energy of either something collapsing or something uprooting, or, I like to liken it to, just on a simple basis, is, you walk into your living room and you decide, I just don't like where the furniture is, right? So you make a decision, I'm gonna switch the room around. Now, in order to switch all the furniture around, the tower comes crumbling, right? Because you're lifting up the cushions and there's stuff underneath there, and you're pulling across the living room floor and there's stuff underneath there, and it's way dustier than you thought it was going to be, and everything's uprooted and it looks like a nightmare, right? But then as you put everything back in place, right, not only do you love the new placement, everything has been cleaned underneath. Because everything was uprooted, you were able to fix everything underneath, okay? So maybe when you move away from this devil energy, you'll have an opportunity to really see who you are and what you want. And that's temperance. That's the balance energy. That's the harmony energy. That's the energy of peace. I love that they wear the wings with a foot on the land and a foot in the water. They're pouring water into the flame, right? So it's about balance. It's all the elements together as one. And the truth in the Temperance card is that we're all a mixture of everything, and our lives are all a mixture of everything, really. It's a mixture of everything we do, everything we think, everywhere we've been, our relationships, what we view. I mean, it's our perspective, right? Temperance is about balancing everything. And you can also balance the amount of destruction that occurs with the Tower, right? So you can blow up a tower, or you can take a tower apart piece by piece. Like, this is choices. How, that's what the Two of Swords is, by the way. It's how you choose to do this is up to you. The choice is always yours. So with the Two of Swords, that can be a couple of different ways to look at this Two of Swords energy. In this card, I feel as though she's not making a choice, okay? Because she has her eyes closed. She has her hands crossed over her heart, protecting her heart and her mind. And she's on the defense for anybody coming towards her, or for anything coming towards her. So that would be for any decision or choice, you know. This is a refusal to do anything about it. And that's a choice, right? If you decide that you're not going to deal with something, well, then that's a choice that you've made, right? So, for example, if I was going to say, let's say I have a gambling habit, and I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm just not going to acknowledge it. So that's a choice to keep gambling. It's a choice not to stop, but keeping the status quo, which is kind of just doing what you did and hope for the best. All right. That's where the way the Two of Swords is coming through in this reading. Yeah. See, this isn't giving really advice. More. Let's see if there's more for my Capricorn friends, because it's given the situations. You know, you have the motivation, you have the intention, you have the, oh, I love that. I saw the one card. You have the motivation, the intention, the mindset to walk away from something that is not doing you any good. But you fear this change, and I understand. Spirit understands. Move forward in an energy of balance and make a choice on what you want to do. Now, if you make a choice and that's what you want to do and you move towards it and for some reason you're not successful, you've just learned the way not to do it, but it doesn't mean give up on it, okay? You can continue to attempt to move forward in another way, always. It's always a learning experience, okay? Seven of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Six of Cups, of course. Two of Pentacles, yep. And the Chariot. Beautiful. Okay, so this is awesome. This is, I mean, it's an awesome message for you. Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Seven of Pentacles is that energy of really taking a moment to step back and see how much you've grown, how much you have, to really take a look at your progress and appreciate it for what it is, right? So it's not about saying, oh, I wanted to be this far in my career, but I'm only this far. It's not about that. It's about recognizing where you are and the steps it took to get you there. Six of Cups is a message of love. Okay, so this Six of Cups energy is for me, it's that innocent childhood love, that childhood expectation of the world and being able to do anything. And the Seven of Pentacles is a recognition of having done so many of those things you imagined as a child. So that could be having a career, owning a house, having your own car, having a great group of friends, whatever it is for you. Okay, this Seven of Pentacles is your growth. It's you in your natural setting, right? And you're moving from that Two of Swords energy of choosing to not choose and maybe being led around by the devil, because the devil is making your choices for you. Okay, moving away from that, the choice is yours. Instead of swords crossing your heart, you've got pentacles up in the air, right? There's things you can do. There's places you can go. There's without this devil energy around you, without these toxic people around you, without this toxic mindset that you're not good enough or you don't deserve it or whatever this devil is doing with your energy. Instead of being led around by him, you've got all this opportunity. You've got pentacles in the air. You have more than one in the air. You have ideas and opportunities and maybe even savings, and the Two of Pentacles could represent true friends coming through for you instead of toxic people, or maybe your mornings are that much brighter and you wake with a smile instead of with stress and anxiety and fear. The Chariot is that energy of bossing up, like straight up. It's I love the Chariot energy. I love that she plays by no one else's rules, that she knows her worth and her value and who she is. This is about moving forward with your past and your present, okay? So it's about accepting and acknowledging who you were when you were who you were, and now you are who you are now. Okay, so it's that I'm going to love all of me, even the parts of me that, you know, I'm not hugely proud of, but I did the best I could do at the time with what I had, right? You know, your intention was never to be led around by the devil. Whew. My Capricorn friends, what a message for you. I love this for you. I love this acknowledgement now of who you are and your value and your growth. And this is the Capricorn that the people want to know. You know, people want to know you. Yeah. Devil energy can be honor, change with grace. Yeah, my Capricorns are such hard workers. This devil energy can be overworking. Basically, it's over anything. It's like being too indulgent in anything. So, honor, change with grace. Let's get that meaning for you. Change is the inevitable encounter with the unknown. Sometimes it brings relief. Other times it feels like a dive into chaos. Though change may feel like a loss of power, it also presents a pivotal opportunity for new empowerment. It exists in the space between past and the future. Grace is the most crucial energy to cultivate during this transition. The unknown can trigger fear and hopelessness, making it feel as though you're falling. Yet this falling away of the past sows the seeds for new growth. Like a gentle breeze, grace can dispel negativity and bring clarity as you navigate change or forge a new path. Embrace acceptance, practice forgiveness, and stay focused on your spirit's purpose. You've got this. And the affirmation for you is, with grace and presence, may I stay forward focused, shifting into my new power. So again, with grace and presence, may I stay forward focused, shifting into my new power. And that's what you're doing with the Chariot. You're shifting into your own power, right? You're recognizing the power you've always had, right? You just may be redirecting it in a way that serves you better. And good for you, Capricorn. Good for you. Let's see. We're going to get the angel guide. An angel guide message. Ooh, well, that one flew. The angel one threw this at us, Capricorn. Spiritual growth. Weren't we talking about the growth? Yes, we were. And the angels want to know, they want you to know they see your spiritual growth. I'm going to read the message for you. This is a powerful time for you. Your growth and understanding are unfolding at an incredible rate, and you feel more connected than ever to your soul, gifts, and purpose. Your angels are encouraging you to keep up the good work and continue expanding your knowledge, experience, and spiritual connection. When this card arrives for you, it's confirmation that the experiences and insights you have had recently have been divinely led. You may find yourself connecting to a particular energy at this time, or even experiencing angels or guides visiting you. This card is letting you know that these experiences are real and are occurring because of your determination to open up spiritually. The path of light is unfolding for you, and you are being encouraged to hold your head high and focus on spiritual growth. The rest will be taken care of for you. So you hear that? Trust the universe. Trust the angels. All right? Trust your spirit guides. They're on your side always. Always. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to end your reading with an angel number. Now, anywhere you see this number, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. And you can see this number anywhere. It could be the total on a receipt or license plate in front of you, address, digits of a telephone number, could be on the clock. Let's see what we got. 834, energetic responsibility. Be aware of the vibes you send out. Your angels alert you to be aware of the vibrations you are sending out into the world. What you are going through is creating havoc for those who are absorbing your energy. Lie in a calm state and focus on breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. After a few deep breaths, do a full body stretch. Feel balanced and stabilized in yourself. So 834, energetic responsibility. We are all responsible for the energy, the vibes we send out into the world. All right, my Capricorn friends, this has been your reading for the first 2 weeks of November. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It helps other people to find me. Also, if you're enjoying my readings, please consider subscribing. You can also hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when I upload new readings. Yeah, no cost to you at all. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again in the future. Bye-bye.